Hello everybody, this is Tucker Miller here again, and tonight, like I said, for my next movie review, I'm gonna be reviewing on The Rescuers. Came out in 1977. So anyways, let's get to the plot. So, the plot of this movie is we got these two mites named Bernard, who was voiced by the late Bob Newhart, West in Peace, and Miss Bianca, who was voiced by Eva Kavour. And Bernard and Miss Bianca are members of this society called the Rescue Society, and which is a society where mites saves children around the world from trouble. So yeah, but then the Rescue Society received this messages in a bottle from this little girl named Penny, who happens to be an orphan. And yeah, so Bernard and Miss Bianca has to go travel to the devil's bayou and save Penny. And we also got this woman named Madame Medusa who kidnapped Penny so she can have Penny get this like diamond called the Devil's Eye. So yeah, so it's up to Bernard and Miss Bianca to rescue Penny from Madame Medusa, and that's basically what the plot is. Now, what can I say about The Rescuers? A great Disney classic from 1977. That's right. Another great Disney classic. I love this movie. That's right. I really do love this film. Yeah, I love this movie. So yeah. This is just such a great movie. Yeah. Rescuers. Yeah, Rescuers. It has great characters, great story, great animation, and great music. So yeah. And I remember the first time I watched this film was actually, I believe I was in the 3rd grade. Like around either late 2013 or maybe, I believe it was actually, I believe late 2013 or early 2014, but I'm pretty sure it was early 2014. In music class, around that time in music class, one time, they showed us this film. I only seen bits and pieces of this. Film back then when I first watched this at school when I was in the 3rd grade. So yeah, I remember watching this film. I remember watching parts of this film in the 3rd grade in music class, and then around 2019 when I got this VHS, I watched the whole entire movie, and I really enjoyed it. This is such a great movie. I really love this one. So yeah. Yeah. I really enjoyed The Rescuers a lot. And there was also a sequel that came out in 1990, The Rescuers Down Under, which The Rescuers Down Under was a great sequel. And I'll review on that. I will review on that sequel at some point. But right now we're reviewing on the original that came out in 1977. So yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed The Rescuers. This is a great movie. Now, let's talk about the characters. Bernard, he is a great character, and I will definitely have to say, the late Bob Newhart did a great job voicing him. Yeah. Rest in peace, Bob Newhart. Which we all know Bob Newhart sadly passed away. Bob Newhart sadly passed away like almost a year ago, back in July of 2024. Which you guys remember, I did a Bob Newhart movie correction video. If you haven't seen it, I'll maybe try to put the link in that in the description below. So, yeah. 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 Yeah, so yeah, rest in peace, Bob Newhart. He was a great actor. Like, you know, he was in this, and Elf, and yeah. He was in a lot of great stuff. The only two I see of his are this, The Rescuers Down Under, and Elf. So, yeah. Yeah, Bob Newhart was a great actor. And oh yeah, another Bob Newhart I've seen was the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer film that came out in 1998. But yeah, I've seen that one. I've seen that adaptation of Rudolph before. But anyways, we're getting off topic. But I know he was in that adaptation of Rudolph, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie that came out in 1998. Yeah, he was in that. Bob Newhart was in that film. But anyways, back to The Rescuers. So yeah. Yeah, rest in peace, Bob Newhart. He was a great actor. And it was sad that he sadly passed away back in July of 2024, which was almost a year ago as I'm filming this video. So yeah. So yeah, as I'm filming this video, this year will mark 1 year since Bob Newhart sadly passed away. So yeah. So yeah, rest in peace, Bob Newhart. And yeah, and he did a great job voicing Bernard. And now Miss Bianca, she is a sweet, cute, and kind character. Now I definitely have to say, Eva Kavor did a great job voicing her. And Eva Kavor also voiced another Disney character, which I already reviewed on that film, and the other Disney character that she voiced was Duchess from the Aristocats. So yeah. Yeah, I already reviewed on the Aristocats, and I'll put the link in that I'll maybe put the link in that description if you want to see it. So, yeah. Yeah, Miss Eva Kavor voices Duchess from the Aristocats and Miss Bianca, or Bianca for short, as in the Rescuers. So yeah, I really enjoyed. So yeah, Eva Kavor did a great job voicing Miss Bianca, and Orville, who is the bird. Orville, he is a great character too. So yeah, I love Orville. He's a great and funny character. So yeah, and then we got Penny, who's the orphan girl. Penny, she is a great character too. And then yeah, Penny is a great character, and of course we got Madame Medusa. Madame Medusa, I'll have to say, Madame Medusa is a great Disney villain. That's right, Madame Medusa, in my opinion, is a great Disney villain. So yeah. I thought Madame Medusa was a great Disney villain, so yeah. Yeah, I really liked Madame Medusa. She's a great villain. So yeah. And her two alligators, or crocodiles. The crocodiles are very hilarious. And that other guy, and that guy who worked with Madame Medusa, I forgot what his name was. He's the fat guy. The fat guy, and yeah. I forgot what his name was. If you guys remember his name, let me know in the comments below. Maybe I should have looked it up before doing this review. So, yeah. Yeah, he was funny, too. And of course, Evanwyl, who was the dragonfly. Evanwyl, he is a great character. I like Evanwyl. He's a great character. And he's a dragonfly. He is the dragonfly, so yeah. Yeah, Evanwyl, he is a great character. And the other animals from the Devil's Bayou, they're great too. So, yeah, but anyway, those are the characters I could think of on top of my head. So, anyways, let's talk about the songs in this film. Okay, this film has some great songs. The Journey, which is the song that you heard at the very beginning, you know, where Penny puts the meshes in the bottle into the water and sends it to the Rescue Aid Society, and yeah. Yeah, and then The Journey, it was just a kind of a dark, and The Journey is kind of a dark song. Like, yeah. But was kind of sad and kind of dark at the same time. The song The Journey. So yeah. Journey was a dark and sad song. And also the Rescue Aid Society song. That was a great song. And of course, and another great song from this film, Tomorrow is Another Day. Tomorrow is Another Day. That's probably my favorite song from this entire movie. It is just beautiful. I love the song Tomorrow is Another Day. It was just beautiful. And of course, the song Someone's Waiting for You, which, according to the VHS cover, it says it was Academy Award nominated song. So yeah. Someone Was Waiting for You is kind of a beautiful, sad, but a great song. So yeah. Someone is Waiting for You was a great song, but at the same time, but very beautiful, but at the same time kind of sad. So yeah. Yeah, those are the songs I can think of. So yeah, that's pretty much all the songs in this film. Yeah. Yeah, this film has great songs. So yeah. Yeah, so anyways, The Rescuers. The animation is great, the animation is great, the story is fantastic, and the characters are great characters, and Madame Medusa is a great villain, and the songs are great. So yeah, I really love this film. I really love this film in recent years. And yeah, I really do love this film. And I even loved it when I watched it last night. So yeah, when I rewatched it last night. So yeah, I really enjoyed The Rescuers. It's one of my personal, well, I wouldn't say one of my personal favorites, but it is still, I still really love this one. But I wouldn't consider this to be one of my personal favorites, but it's somewhere where after my top 10, like somewhere in my, like maybe top 11, 12, 13, 14th, I don't know, but I'm planning to do a ranking video on all the Disney animated films once I finished all of them, leading out to Zootopia 2. And speaking of Zootopia 2, I did saw the teaser trailer. So yeah, I'll put the link in the description below too. So yeah. Yeah, I'm so excited for Zootopia 2. So yeah. And me reviewing on all the other Disney animated films leading out to Zootopia 2. So yeah, like I did with the Pixar films leading out to Inside Out 2 and the DreamWorks films leading out to The Wild Robot. Yeah, I'm doing it with the Disney animated films leading out to Zootopia 2. And I'm gonna try my best to go see Zootopia 2. So, yeah. I'm so looking forward to it. So anyways, yeah. Yeah, so anyways, Rescuers, great movie. So yeah. But anyways, that's all I can say about The Rescuers. So anyways, I'm gonna give The Rescuers a 10 out of 10. There are absolutely no flaws with this film. So yeah. So anyways, that is it for my movie review on The Rescuers. And stay tuned for my next movie review, which will be on The Fox and the Hound. But until then, see you in the next video. Bye.